Welcome to the channel. My name is Love Arc. Here, I have a little bit of a list that I want to share with you all. So we've been having constant discussions about what I would like to see for a patch 2.0, what I would like to see if they were to make a DLC. Now, this conversation is going to be about what I would like to see if they were to make a next generation of Armor Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. This list is based on the perspective of a new generation of Armor Core, and I focused on thinking of features that we haven't seen yet in this universe. This leaves a lot on the table, but I'm sure it will get the gears turning for you to think and discuss some interesting points. So if that interests you, stick around and let me overboost into your mind for a little bit. With that being said, let's commence the mission. So for the first thing I would like to see in this new generation of Armor Core is attachable parts. So this idea is a mix of old and new concepts. For this, these new types of parts are going to be separate than the equipable parts listed in your garage or shop. They will exist within the mission area you have accepted to enhance your AC's capabilities. These can come in a form of overt weapon or weapons, mobility enhancements, armor optimizer, and etc. These tools can run out or expire by its resource being expended or being broken by taking on too much damage. Let me know what you think about these attachable parts. The second thing I would like to see in the new generation of Armor Core is AC swapping during assignments. Each mission you will be allowed to bring 2 AC design schematics. These swaps can happen during the mission at any time when the enemy zone has been cleared. This will bring a strategic mindset because you'll be forced to plan carefully due to the mission being more dynamic in enemy types and playstyle. Assemblies during the retry window will not be allowed. Just swapping AC to restart the mission or going back to the shop, which will force you to start back from the beginning of the mission. So obviously I want the game to be a little bit harder. So hopefully this will inspire the devs to think of more challenging missions. The third thing that I would like to see in the next generation of Armor is new weapon damage types. I was thinking that there should be a corrosion bullet type. Corrosion should be a new damage type where your AC will continue to have damage received slowly as the substance gradually subsides. Imagine the napalm launcher shooting a shell where it explodes over an area that leaves an acidic puddle that damages an AC and or enemies. Talking about keeping on your toes. And here's another damage type that you can think about: ice damage. Let me know what you come up with for that. The fourth feature or thing that I would like to see in the next generation of Armor Core is transformable ACs. Okay, hold on, stay with me now. Let me explain. Since we already had a taste of this in AC6, when the quads transform into hover mode, why not take that concept a little bit further? Let's have a tank transform into an agile quad type that gallops around like a horse on the ground. The upside would be being able to make huge jumps like reverse joints, but no longer be able to use its boosters for quick boosting or ascending. For reverse joints types, they can transform into those wheelchair legs with all those high-speed ground mobility. The downside would be that it can no longer jump in this mode, just barely hover. Lastly, for bipeds, they can transform into some type of low defense aerial unit. Mobility will be impressive, but firepower and defense will dramatically be decreased. The length of time that your AC can transform into these alternative modes depends solely on the amount of energy you have to burn as consumption. When you run out, then your AC reverses back to its original form. Also, you'll be able to manually swap back and forth at any time. So I told you this was going to be an idea way out there, but I'm glad you're sticking around with me so far. The fourth thing that I would like to see in the next generation of Armored Core is pilot customization. I feel like all the mecha genres games out there on the market has some kind of pilot customization except us. I think it's time for us to step into that building with our best foot forward. Allow us to customize our pilots to sync better with our AC's specification and modification, and allow modifications to these pilots' skill set that affects the balance of our AC's performance. If they need to bring stat assignment into this to achieve this idea, I'm all for it. The more customization, the better. And for the fifth and final thing or feature that I would like to see in Armored Core Next Generation is the open world concept. We need to get out of this point A, then point B mission design type. Now, we've seen their potential in AC6 with some of their mission level designs. They might as well go all the way in the next one with full areas that we can explore for loot and for lore. So that is my 5 items that I would like to see in the next generation of Armored Core. Some of these ideas are piggybacking of what we've seen, and a lot of these ideas are just brand new concepts. You guys let me know how well I did in terms of providing you with this extensive list. Something I've been thinking about, something that I want to continue discussion. I like having these conversations with you all because your perspective fuels my desires. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for your time that you have provided for me. I know it's very important, and hopefully I made the best of it while I had it. Be sure to check out some future contents or some content on my channel that I have here already. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, as we'll love to have you. We're building a nice community here just to show our love and enthusiasm for Armored Core and actually for all mecha games in general. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this video and listening to my crazy list. I'm looking forward to hearing from you all. I keep my eyes on the comment box so I can just talk with you all more. Other than that, you guys take care, you guys stay safe, and stay fly, Ravens.